What's up, everybody? Welcome. Today we're gonna do a quick review of what happened in 165 Superlek versus Takeru. First of all, I'll just talk about like the main card, and the reason for it is well, uh, I had some problems with connections, right? So that's what I could do. So the first fight that I watched was Hirata versus Miura, and honestly, it was not that worth. You know, I was expecting more. I was expecting more for this fight. And like Miura, the whole fight was like probably she's like 0.5% Russian or something like this. Because she did like some Khabib level performance, pure domination, of course, pure domination. Uh, on the corner, like always putting Hirata in the corner, but still was a really, really boring performance. I'd rather have eat my breakfast because it was morning in Brazil. I'd rather eat my breakfast than like watch this. So yeah, kind of waste for time. Pure domination for Muter. Honestly, I think that two or three of those rounds could be 10-8s easily, in my opinion. The second one was Tonan vs Ngonye. It was short fight. I expected to be longer. Uh, and like basically the big takeaway from this fight was that Tonon, yeah, Tonon, he subbed Nguyen. MMA match, finished fast, so not a lot to talk about. All right, so awful quality image, but still an amazing fight. Sirichai versus Grigorian was amazing, spectacular fight. Uh, like Gagarin was always coming forward, always coming forward. Right, like round one was pretty balanced. Uh, it was more of like CGI side. Like Gagarin was hitting some strikes and all. But like Sirichai was able to keep that distance. He was good at maintaining that distance. But around two, Gagarin landed some good uppercuts and low kicks, especially. Uh, and a good knee, and so that way he won round two, in my opinion. So it was like 1-1 going to the third, essential round, third one, right? But I felt like Tircha was getting tired and he was getting hit too much, and like Gregorian is not the type of guy that you can allow to hit you that much. And Siricha ended up getting knocked out. I just saw it Bayon kick. He dropped like 5 positions in the pound for pound ranking. It's kind of sad, but like still amazing performance from Gregorian. He did what he needed to do. And Sebastia need to work on that, like energy. Like his distance was kind of good, but I think that his energy management was kind of off. He could have worked it better. Okay, special rules Akiyama versus Holtzkin. So for people that don't know, it was a special rule set, which the first round was just boxing, second round was just Muay Thai, the third round was MMA. And like it happened like I expected, because for people that know Holtzkin, besides being a like kickboxing world champion, he was almost a boxing world champion. He fought for a title, so his boxing is amazing, and he he just completely destroyed the poor Akiyama. Like if I'm not wrong, like 1 minute first knockdown, like 2 minutes the fight ended, because like Holtzkin has a lot of great striking. Like Akiyama's biggest stuff is his grappling, so that was kind of expected. I don't know why they put it those rule sets. It would be better to perhaps like start with MMA or put MMA in the middle, or even do like, imagine how crazy it would be if they did like one pure striking, one MMA, and one submission grappling round. You know that would perhaps have bigger chances for Akiyama, but two pures. I'm gonna quickly talk about the North Korea situation. Seiji Northcutt and Shin Aoki were supposed to fight. They both made weight. It was everything right, but in the day of the fight, something happened with Northcutt. I didn't understand correctly. Perhaps I need to research, no, especially for this. But like he just disappeared, so they did like a open weight super super short notice fight. I think it was like a flyweight fighter or something like this. Shinya won, if I'm not wrong, mistaken. Like I was just disappointed because it seemed like every time that Northcutt is kind of getting the track against something bad happens. Uh, I hope he'll have a his next fight announced soon. All right, so mention here pretty quick. Uh, Rotor one, I don't understand a lot about, so this grab, so I will not talk a lot about it. Uh, he won by submission in the first round. Uh, they have like just those super long rounds, like champions won something. Alright, so Kate Rotolo won that. Let's talk about the main event. Alright, it was amazing. For me, it's the kickboxing fight of the year so far. Honestly, uh, they kind of performed how I expected. Uh, Takeru was a little bit disappointing because I honestly thought that he would like perform better defensively. Like check at least a couple of leg kicks, check at least a couple of jabs, like use his guard more effectively. Because like watch Takeru, I have been watching Takeru and it was like Takeru and Nazukawa before I actually became a fan of the sport itself. And like Takeru was not never this kind of defensive fighter, but this fight he got destroyed. His leg and his nose got destroyed, but still was kind of it was not a total domination. That's the interesting thing because Superlek needed to maintain distance all the time, but every time Takeru would land something, Superlek would feel it. Like this fight made me question if Takeru would lose with frothing because in this fight, kind like Takeru got the vibe that he is tougher than Rotting. So let's talk about like round by round. First round was kind of all like one-sided for Superleg, uh, kind of maintaining that distance and filling in. Takeru was kind of being rested a little bit, I think. And it was like this for the first two rounds. So he was just kept going forward and landing a few strikes. Not a lot of damage, not a lot of volume. Just trying to go forward, kind of a little bit being rusted in my opinion. First two rounds. So the first round was 2018 for Superlek. But round three, Takeda got into a pace, landed some good strikes. He cornered Superlek and threw the devastating combo. I honestly thought that it would end there. He completely destroyed Superlek's body. He almost knocked down Superlek. Amazing combo. If he got a knockdown, which was an almost, they would get in equilibrium because it would be a 10-8, but it was a 10-9. So it's 29-28 for Superlex so far. Round four, it was kind of similar to one and two, but Takeru was still landing a little bit more because Superlex really felt those body strikes, those body punches. He really felt it. But Takeru was able to hit a little bit, and he well they were not so clear. He got some moments. It was kind of if I could have did a little bit more, I could see going for to him, but it did not happen. So it was a 39-37 so far in round four. Round five, it was a domination by Takeru in my opinion. Not like this did his Takeru thing. I always so thought they would end here, uh, but it didn't. I think though, even though like it was a competitive fight, it was pretty easy to score the rounds. I think one, two, and four were for Superlek, three and five were for Takeru. So a 48-47 W for Superlek. I hope to see Takeru kind of having a good fight frequency, like maybe fighting 2 times a year. Perhaps I could dream of three. It's kind of good to see him in one championship. There are a lot of great matchups. I want to see him with that belt one day. I want to see that rematch. I hope both keep winning because both are phenomenal. And like overall, good card, amazing fight. And that's it. I'm gonna do a matchmaking video soon. Hope see you guys there.